I'm Keith MacBain. I'm the former owner of Camco Limited, and we manufacture and market specialist pumps and chemicals. We established the company in 1984 and ran it for 39 years, during which time we designed and developed our own range of pumps and accessories and brought manufacturing in-house. It was something I thought would be nice rather than just import. But this meant it enabled us not only to sell into the UK, but to actively export to quite a lot of other countries. And that's been very satisfying and gone very well. But that is the background to it briefly. Ah, yes, that was a difficult decision. I'm way past retiring age, but we are a family business. Sorry, we're a family business, but we didn't really have a family member who wanted to take over the business. My son was involved in the business, but for a number of reasons, he decided didn't want to take the company over, and so we made the decision to sell. Um, I did enjoy the buzz of running a company and being my own boss for many years, but I was just finding apart from the buzz, there were too many times when I was getting irritated with paperwork and forms and statistics and so on. And we made a decision we were going to sell it. I picked up the phone and got in touch with BMS or Kingsborough. At the time, what I liked about it was the thing about it's not just money. It's not just the EBITDA. I didn't even know what EBITDA was then. There's more to a company than that. And I thought that's interesting. Otherwise, you could just get an accountant and say, "This is it, EBITDA that, sell it. Here's the price." So, if you like, I was impressed by professionalism. It was good. It was interesting. I mean, you've given a lot. It's your business. You've given a lot more thought to it than I actually had. I'd had a when I retire folder. I found a list of all the people I thought in the future I might try, who might be interested in that. It was the obvious ones, the competitors, and all that sort of thing. So it was very interesting the way the BCMS looked at it and just scoured and came up with names that I had never ever thought of. Indeed, the ultimate inquisitors. No, do I mean that? Acquisitors were as a result of a King's Book name. Easy. Don't leave it too late. When you get into it, I'm too busy. I was too busy running a company to think about it. And then when you get into it, you suddenly realize selling the company is no case. So here you are, it's your X going to cost you so much and so on. Yeah, have we got a deal? There was just so much, what's the word? It will take you so much more time than you could ever imagine. Pulling all the information together. The one thing that I was mindful of, you need your hand holding. You were at a time when you want it to perform as good as possible, because you want to get good performance, get your EBITDA as one bit up. You are going to be distracted from running the business, and so you really you need a lot of helping. And that was one of the things. Don't leave it too late. We came to the realization that this is not a case of shoving an advert in a paper. This is a process that you need being taken through, and you need your hand holding. We really did. Due diligence, the interminable inquisition, the request for information that nobody will ever need. It was almost a contest, really. What else can they think of which is quite pointless? I most enjoyed at times sending them, photostat of our accident book showing that somebody had stuck a plaster on 3 years ago. The one good thing was, your colleagues. We worked with Andy Hunt, and he was so good. I mean, I used to have red hair when I had hair, and he was really good at calming me down, if you like, and being patient and saying, "No, we can do it. Let's have a look at it," and so on. And it was just pushing us along in the right direction. And he was a real helping hand. One of your other testimonials said that you're the guy who from Kingsborough ended up as a friend, and I'd say really was. It went above and beyond. Really very happy with that one. Stopping, I suppose, stopping the due diligence, but you then get to the point where you stop and you're thinking this is weird, but it was nice. And I'm only just now, what, it was the 19th of February, and I'm just sort of getting used to it now. I'm sort of not quite yet, because it hasn't quite finished, because I'm a consultant for 6 months, but as soon as I wrap that one, I'm off. It's time to stop. It's time to spend time with important people. Just that. it's good to be off the treadmill. You don't realize you're on it. If you like, it's good not to just think, okay, I don't need to do this. I don't have to do that. There's another email. There's two more. It's very nice of you not to have that. And again, just to spend more time with my family. And you think should have done this years earlier. Absolutely. You stuck with us. It was brilliant. Support was superb. Would I recommend you? Well, I already have. I would say it right now. Huge thanks to not just Andy, but the whole support team. It was Jackie to start with, and even not even when I got to a point where I was so irritated and fed up with this demand of ridiculous spreadsheets. Sam found a way of coaxing it out of Sage. That was just brilliant. You have a good company.